This is going to be a little bit of a long do 3 signs. I was thinking of doing it one by one. Then I felt like doing a little bit of a longer read. So I'm going to group all 3 of them together. Not as one reading, of course, but 3 separate readings in one video. I forgot the order. Did I put in Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio? Anyway, water signs, welcome to Mystic Moons. I see this reading being relevant for anybody who has strong water energy in their chart. Do you have a water sun? Do you have a water moon? Do you have a water rising? Do you have water in your first house? Depending on you and your placements overall, do you have water in your 12th house? And I just say that as someone who I have fire in my 12th house, my 12th and my 8th house, but I feel that fire quite intensely. Certain placements, no doubt, you'll feel that water energy. Let's see. I want to see what is a message that should come out. There was a very interesting reading that was done earlier. I invite you all to check it out. It was, why did Trump not put his hand on the Bible when he was swearing in? It's such a simple question. And the answer from that reading, go check it out. It was done less than an hour ago. Why did Trump not put his hand on the Bible being sworn in? Go down, honey. No. Go on. No, Coachy. Go. No. Over. There we go. Such a simple question, but the answer that came out was rather large. I do invite you to check it out, and it also inspired me to put out this reading. I don't know, let's just go and see what comes out for water signs, what comes out. I'm going to start off, I think I'm going to start off with Cancer, and then we'll go on to the other 2 signs. Cancer, I have a 5 of Cups. Do I take this 5 of Cups as the message? I don't know. I have Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck energy. Is that 9 of Wands under there? It is. Something's coming through for you. I'm going to fold this back because I didn't officially pull it, but don't worry, if the 5 of Cups wants to come out, we will have it out, right, Cancer? Let's go on. That was another card. 5 of Wands. Well, now I'm getting spicy again. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the background. You have to fight a little bit to get what you want, Cancer. This is funny. You have to fight a little bit with what you want. You have to also strategize quite a bit. But victory is there. Hello, August. Nice to meet you. Okay. Now I'm officially going to pull for Cancer. All right, Cancer. What do you need to know? I have 5 of Wands again. Stay sharp, Cancer. First of all, that's something that you have to know. Obviously, stay sharp, right? 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups popping up there like that. Cancer, you're going to have to do things solo for a little bit, not really expect, shall we say, support. maybe constructive support. Maybe to get support, Cancer, you need to go and work for it. You know, I see this reading. I am going to do February's reading, but I wanted to do a reading in between then. So this is sort of the energy right now. There are hassles coming up, Cancer. You can't slack off, Cancer. Cancer. Keep in mind, though, this is just a phase because you saw that bottom of the deck energy that we had there. 5 of Wands, Queen of Cups. I do read my queens as cardinal signs. I do read my Queen of Cups as Cancer. King of Swords. 2 of Swords. Page of Wands, bottom of the deck energy with 6 of Pentacles. It's like some disappointing news is coming your way. Not quite what you want, Cancer, but the end result of where that's going to take you is going to be in a much better place. Away from, I don't know, you're going to be extracted, Cancer, in some way, perhaps a little harshly, from where you're at to where you're supposed to be. Buckle up your seatbelts, Cancer. Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, King of Swords, and 2 of Swords, clarifying a 5 of Wands. First of all, Cancer, I'm going to say that whatever offers come your way, whatever opportunities or partnerships come your way, you should not be quick to jump on it. I don't know what they are, Cancer, and I also don't know how badly you might need them, Cancer. But the advice that I'm getting, first of all, is whatever is presented your way, I think don't stop generating possibilities. Don't stop going out there and working with a crowd or working with the priorities that you have in mind. But when something actually comes through for you, Cancer, first of all, take a moment and evaluate it. Think about it. And I don't think you have to even think that long term or that strategic off into the future. It feels like in this energy, it's really fast. It's really abrupt. It's really jarring. In other words, like this energy could come, like you could just think, how is this going to benefit me in the next 2 weeks? How is this going to benefit me over the next month? Not necessarily January, but the next 4 weeks, let's say. 2 to 4 weeks. Feels like very short-term energy that you need to consider here, not like how is this going to affect me for the rest of the year. But there is something about, I feel, you're definitely going to go and get offers or decisions and news passed your way. And Cancer, with that 6 of Pentacles here, 3 of Swords, it's almost like you can get yourself into maybe the headspace. Now, there's a couple things, right? They could actually take physical work. It could also just go and be eating up your headspace. Something about what could come your way. Well, it's more hassle than it's worth, in other words. Briefly, more hassle than what it's worth. Let's see, what did I do with my 5 of Wands? Did I fold it back? Oh, here it is. I'm going to clarify these. Let's clarify these and get some more information. I'm going to fold these back since I read them. You know, Cancer, I want to find out about this King of Swords. I want to find out if this is energy that you should be projecting. If this is a mindset that you should be in yourself. And in fact, give me 1 minute. Okay, anyway. Just want to take care of that one thing. King of Swords. King of Swords gets Six of Swords, King of Pentacles. So 2 aces I saw down there? I'm not sure. No, I'm curious. What was that? Anyway, I'm going to go and shuffle one more time. King of Pentacles and a Page of Cups. Knight of Cups. All right. So first of all, Cancer, I'm going to go and pull on the other cards. What I'm getting from this King of Swords, I don't think you can rush the results you'd like to get. I don't know whether this again is going to be you sitting in King of Swords energy, you being evaluated, or someone is going to find, again, that person that's going to offer you partnerships or the opportunities that are going to come up. There's going to be some sort of offer, some sort of decision, something you have to make a decision on that's going to come through the pipeline. And it feels like there's a couple of them. They kind of feel small-ish, but some of them could be large. But it's not like you have a whole bunch of like large monumental changes here or offers here, but it does feel like some of them are large, some of them are medium, right? Medium-ish. Like maybe you have some apples and you have some melons, but no grapes. If we were talking about ratio of how they feel to me. But one thing is for sure here, you can't quite rush what you want. There's a period of timing. It feels like even you yourself cannot go and rush the decision or rush happenings along. I don't know. There's a timeline that you have to go through, stick it out. Stick it out with Six of Swords, King of Pentacles, Page of Cups. You know, the opportunity is coming, but whether you yourself have to go and take this opportunity and think it out before you accept it, or somebody is going to be hemming and hawing over you, how much exactly to give you, how much autonomy to exactly give you, how much to actually believe in you. I mean, the King of Pentacles has all that energy, especially with Six of Swords. Going slowly. Going slowly to establish trust. That's what I have here. And of course, with that trust comes support, it comes money, it comes all those things. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. It's too many cards. Far too many cards. Oh, let's see. Interesting. Many different readings to go and get for Cancer. If I can fold them back in. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups gets the High Priestess, Cancerian energy. Also read that between Cancer and Pisces. Not Hierophant, Hermit. I'm getting all over the place. Well, I'm up in the mountains. Up in the mountains with lousy Wi-Fi, up in the mountains with lousy Wi-Fi, lousy internet. The whole thing is like, you know, not that I'm up in the mountains and cut down the trees is going to make it any better. because the town's internet, for that matter, still sucks. Anyway, Cancer, with that Five of Wands, what I wanted to say, and this Queen of Cups underneath, it does appear like solo work. Okay, sorry about that. I just wanted to go and like check out why was I going off. We'll see if this is any better. Cancer, with initial Queen of Swords energy under Five of Wands, do you expect that again you have solo energy here? You know, you have to go and lobby yourself to the group. You have to go and try and present your case, present your skills, present your wares, present your skills, present your shine. But don't expect people to go and look at you and go, oh, yes, thumbs up, Cancer. And instead expect an uphill battle. Expect a lot of evaluation, but that evaluation should go both ways. Queen of Cups clarified by a High Priestess, not a Hierophant. I keep on saying Hierophant. Hermit and Eight. Well, you know, in this energy, High Priestess and Hermit is almost like Hierophant energy. Almost. You know, you're sticking to your core beliefs, but it's also very secretive, right? Very private. It's almost too like being cautious with how much you reveal or how much you show of your own internal self to the group as you lobby your way through Cancer, as you work your way through. Very quiet energy to go and try and accomplish your goals. Very much here, Cancer, when you're dealing with the group, when you're dealing with the external group, less is more. You know, this energy is on one way putting yourself out there, but it's also in another way strategically crafting the image, strategically crafting the story. And it's also, too, you could be a little duplicitous, like, you know, present yourself as a quiet person when you're a loud person, perhaps present yourself as a loud person when you're actually a quiet person. See how flexible and fluid you can be in your presentation for the audience and as the moment calls for it. Let's find out about this Two of Swords. Two of Swords for Cancer. I have Nine of Pentacles. Gosh, what a lot of friction. Yeah, Cancer, you have friction. Friction, solo work. Don't jump on anything too quickly that comes your way. Also, Cancer, don't expect anyone to jump on you fast, Cancer, and you know what I mean. I don't mean it like that. On your cause quickly. They're going to take their sweet time and dragging their feet about you, Cancer. Two of Swords clarified by Nine of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and Ten of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely moving against friction, Cancer. Nothing's going to be quite moving fast. Also, too, nothing's going to be really easily given to you. You're just, Cancer, during this time period going to have faith in yourself. Have faith in yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Go forward with your abilities. Go forward with what your master plan is, Cancer. And expect, at least for the energy right now, that nobody is openly going to go and jump on your bandwagon. But I will say, Cancer, while no one is openly jumping on your bandwagon, that's coming. Some opportunity is coming, but they're giving it some time, they're giving it some space, and they're also watching you, Cancer. Watching? I suppose they're watching to see if what you say, Cancer, is actually what you can do, Cancer. If how you present yourself to be, Cancer, is that really who you are? That's why there's a delay, and that's why people aren't going to be jumping for you, on you. You're being studied, you're being evaluated, you're being put through a trial and a test. And until you get through that, Cancer, just continue focusing on your goals. Do the work you can do solo. And wait for that time to pass, because it will pass, Cancer. It's just a time period right now. The Tower. Yeah, you definitely don't want to move too fast, and you do have some changes coming up. However, some people are going to work their way towards it. You have you have some friction, you have some uphill battles, but remember, first of all, have faith in yourself. And also remember, even if it doesn't appear that way, Cancer, somebody is planning on offering you the support you need, but they're evaluating you. They're going to be evaluating you under this pressure. They can't be already evaluating you how you behave under pressure. All right, we'll go on to the next sign. Now, I forgot what I wrote, or the order I wrote it on the title. So we'll go on to Pisces. Pisces. So if you heard the intro in the beginning, or maybe you didn't, Pisces, I see this anybody with strong Pisces energy, sun, moon, rising, also too. If Pisces is your signature sign, Pisces is your, well, if it's not quite, I mean, if Pisces is in your first house energy, maybe multiple planets or houses in Pisces, you get the idea. All right. I am, of course, offering readings as well. But once I start Pisces reading, I'm going to continue Pisces until I'm done. Let's see, Pisces. I'm going to go, just because Cancer's energy is a little jumbled. Let that sound out for a moment, Pisces. All right. Pisces, what do you need to know in the time period between now, starting now? Especially too, I was thinking of labeling this, but I decided not to, about the planetary parade, right? Venus, Mars, Saturn, Jupiter, Neptune, Uranus, all forming a line that can be seen by a telescope or binoculars. And in a few weeks, it's going to be joined by Mercury. think it's going to stay for, what is it, 4 weeks, 6 weeks? Something like that. So I do see this as a part of that Pisces, these readings, but I also just wanted to do a message for now. I was also thinking about doing one for finance, like money and jobs. But I decided to do this instead. All right, Pisces. What do you need to know? What's the message from Spirit for you right now? What do you need to be aware of? Judgment. Judgment with a King of Wands. First of all, I'm going to say, Pisces, innovation. The old paths are not going to serve you at all in what you want to do, Pisces, and where you need to go. I don't know if you're being pushed towards this or not, Pisces. Could be. Also, too, this could be something very fluid within yourself. Free floating, free flying, free swimming, Pisces. I'm going to fold these back since I read them. Oops. I want them to be separate though, since I'm not a clump. Okay. Let's go and see about judgment. Judgment for Pisces. And then after Pisces, we'll do Scorpio. What is this judgment for Pisces? Got a lot of valuable work to do, Pisces. 10 of Wands. You have a lot of worthwhile work to do, many more projects to do. Does your work ever end, Pisces? Well, I guess as long as your ideas don't end, your work won't end. So many things to do, Pisces. Something about life right now is not exactly making it conducive. Not making it conducive, not making it easy to continue on the path, which, excuse me, you're already so invested in. 1 minute. I have a little bit of a cold, so I'm going to sneeze for 1 second. I'm going to turn the volume off. Thank you, Sunkissed. I actually broke 2. I broke that one and I broke that one over the weekend. But thank you very much. I got 8 more nails left. Thank you. Thank you, Sunkissed. I hope you stay in good health too. And thank you for the compliment. Okay. Excuse me, 10 of Wands under judgment. Judgment also has for Pisces, death. I had to look at that 3 of Swords. A little bit of is it a scramble? Is it an uphill battle? Pisces, something. It's not even moving fast. You're going to have to move really carefully, Pisces, to protect the work you love to do, to protect what you love, to protect what you've already invested so much into. Your movements right now, Pisces, needs to be just not full of effort, Pisces. Your movements need to be very, very smart. Smart movements. Judgment also has, okay, Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords with his bottom of the deck energy of Two of Wands, Seven of, what is this? Thinking. You're given, okay, Pisces, something major is coming to an end. There is a little bit of also jumble coming up. I guess it's the water signs. Curious what Scorpio has. There could be moving here for you, Pisces. I could swear for Scorpio I saw moving too in a reading I did not too long ago. Anyway, there could be moving for you coming up, Pisces. But more than that, I think with his judgment, I had said it before, something about this and the path you're supposed to do, the work you're supposed to do, there's some sort of, the road you're on, you're given a nudge or a kick. I don't want to quite use that word. I don't like using strong words necessarily. I mean, unless I see strong cards. But basically with this Ten of Swords and the bottom of a deck energy, Two of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, the World, and then underneath of that Ace of Swords. You're coming right up on an ending. A little harsh, a harsh ending. However, the whole idea here is to keep in mind, Pisces, the larger picture of what you've been working on and where you want to go. Where you are now, Pisces, is not where you want to be, is not where you're meant to be, is not where you're going to settle down and grow roots and become an ent. Those creatures from Tolkien's Lord of the Rings, forest creatures. They live in the forest. They put their roots in. They look like trees. They live like trees, right? They never move unless they have to. You are not an ent, Pisces. You are not an ent. And where you are right now, Pisces, you definitely are not meant to be any longer. Because there's something out there for you, Pisces, somewhere else you're supposed to go, somewhere else, or someone else, some group that, Pisces, you're supposed to go and share your ideas, your innovation, your talents with, and you're not going to go and get the showcase of that or the or the stage to do that, Pisces, where you're at right now. So you got some major cards here, Pisces. Judgment, Ten of Wands, Death, and Ten of Swords. You're definitely at the end of a cycle. Your movements, Pisces, need to be very, very careful. It's not about making big movements. It's not about just pushing forward either. Pisces, you need to be strategic as anything. And you need to be strategic, Pisces, thinking about your ultimate goal of what you want to do. Just not react to go and give yourself a comfortable spot or to, hop here or there. No, Pisces. What do you need to do now for the work you're meant to do, for the things that you've been already on, right? Where should we start, Pisces? I'm actually going to go and start with this one. Maybe you don't know. I actually love the Tower and Death because you're guaranteed change. In general, I love those two cards. Like after a whole bunch of things, not really trying for change, but then when you actually get change, I think it's beautiful. Pisces, you have more than guaranteed change. You have change that's happening now. You are in the midst of change. What you are doing right now, theoretically, one can say you're not going to do it again. 10 of Swords. Let's dive into that. Ace of Pentacles. In the bottom of the deck, energy. Oh, how soft. Pisces, where you're at right now. Pisces, for those of you that this reading applies to, you could never get to where you want to be, where you're supposed to be. And you can never be appreciated to the level that you're meant to be in, Pisces. Pisces, there's something much, much, much better waiting for you than what you've been dealing now. And also, too, look how gentle this energy is, very gentle. After putting forth all that big, heavy movement here, Pisces, 10 of Swords clarified by Ace of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. It's like the spring after winter, a brutal winter, Pisces. Things are going to be better and softer for you, Pisces. Things are going to be quieter too for you, Pisces. So much noise here, so much quiet that's going to come. Let's see. I am actually excited about death, so we're going to wait about death because I'm like, oh, death. Let's go and find about 10 of Wands. Now, Pisces, 10 of Wands to me is funny. Like, all the cards are funny. None of the cards are necessarily all good or all bad. I actually really like seeing 10 of Wands when I do love readings and somebody's asking me blah, 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 blah. And then a 10 of Wands pops up because it's showing effort, typically. Other times, 10 of Wands is just what it is. It's backbreaking. But let's go and find out what kind of 10 of Wands we have here. 5 of Cups. 3 of, okay, you're around morons. Maybe it's a little harsh. Maybe that's a little harsh to say morons, but yeah, basically the connections that you've made thus far, Pisces, have been just pathetic. Pathetic. Put in so much effort, so much possibility that could be realized, but you're just not around the right group of people to actualize it. You're trying to grow something in sand, Pisces. Little bit of quicksand energy here itself. 5 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles and Justice with 2 of Wands. Pisces, that the environment that you're in, the connections that you've made thus far aren't first of all, at the level. I said morons, maybe that was a little harsh. I didn't mean to be harsh. But that definitely feels like 10 of Wands clarified by a 5 of Cups and 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're not getting anywhere where you could go with the people that are around you. And it's like making do, working with what you have until you can do better. Well, better is coming, Pisces. Better is coming. Hello, Lisette. Yeah, this is really like the definition of pathetic people. So much limitations. and so inept, so limited, and also too so weak and so scared. Look at all this effort that I have from you, Pisces, continually going forward. And also too with each zodiac collective, I get a very distinct energy from them. And one thing I get from Pisces, I get the energy of the dreamer, the visionary. I know sometimes people say that the star is that of hope and inspiration and creativity. But for me, it's actually, I get that energy from Pisces, because Pisces not only can dream the dreams, Pisces also has this strength to go and bring that out into actuality. You can dream something, Pisces, and then you bring it out to life. And no amount of effort is spared into putting that out. It really is the energy of the visionary, the energy of the dreamers. Pisces. Death. Death, I have Lovers. Okay, Pisces, you have good things coming. You are in or you could be going through a crappy spot, or a crappy spot could be coming up for you. But Pisces, you have really good things coming up after this. Really good things. It's like the last hurrah, or if you're, if you have a pet and you're scooping taters and the taters stink, right? It's like, and then if you pick it up, and whether you're throwing it out in a bag, or you're throwing it out the window, or you're putting it in the toilet, whatever you're doing with it, that last whiff of stink. Pisces, you are in the last whiffs of stink, but then afterwards, it's gone. You're that stink is gone. Anyway, what else does it get? 5 of Wands. Pisces, you're going to be in a much better place. And I'm actually curious about this 5 of Wands. So I'm going to go, just because your reading has been so, I thought Cancer's was pretty intense. I think yours definitely surpasses it. See about this 5 of Wands real quick. Interesting. Pisces, death clarified. I'm not going to dig into the Lovers and the Empress. All I know is that you are going to go to a place or be in a new situation. As I said, there's some sort of changes here. It could actually be changing of your actual, it could be your schedule. It could be the group of people you're in. It could be actual zip code. It could be just the home that you're in. You're making, there's big changes in movement around here. It could be your workplace, etc., etc., etc. But where you're going, Pisces, first of all, you're going to be loved and recognized. Death with Lovers and Empress. This is also too acknowledgement for who you are and what you can do. I'm getting acknowledgement. Also, too, you're getting attention. Also, 5 of Wands under Death, 5 of Wands accompanying Lovers, Empress, is, collaboration. Meaningful collaboration, perhaps, too, with like-minded people, Pisces, like their energy matches yours. Now, if you want to take this literally as a love reading, you could kind of, right? These are collective readings, but really I feel more than that, Pisces. This is acknowledgement for your skills and for yourself. It's like who you are is not being diminished, not being ignored, not feeling like it's like you're threatening anybody just by being your own authentic self. Instead, your energy is going to be matched by similar people. And with King of Wands, Knight of Cups here, should be very interesting for you, Pisces. King of Wands, Knight of Cups under Death with Lovers and the Empress. It's people who will match your energy, people who, I don't know, you're going to be building things. You're going to be getting involved in projects. You're going to be, this is not the Five of Wands from Cancer's read. This is the Five of Wands of collaboration. And also, too, finally having something, Pisces, let me say that again, finally having something that you can collaborate with. All right, Pisces, I'm not going to bother reading out signs because I do that more for love readings. I don't feel this is a love reading. You are meeting people. There is a change coming on, but it's more about being in the place you're supposed to be in, Pisces, and where you are right now is not it. And thank you, Sunkissed. And hi, Lisette. Nice to meet you. Okay. So Pisces, know that you are, I see some not nice things necessarily up there, but Pisces, as I said, think about it like you are just picking up a pile of poo-poo. You are just smelling the last whiffs of that stink. And, oh, it's going to be so much better, Pisces. And it's going to be so much better soon. However, Pisces, do keep in mind, the thing to do in this energy, the thing to do, that message is not necessarily to go and move around blindly or reactionary to what's coming around. The thing to do here is really be strategic about your steps. It's like the smallest. It's like Pisces, maybe you could spend all day running around trying to do X, Y, and Z, but all you really need to do is sit down and write a 3-sentence short paragraph to someone. That's all you need to do, right? There's something like that in here for it. It's not necessarily putting out massive effort to do blah, blah, blah. It's like something very, it's the strategic steps, the right energy, sitting down and having the right planning. And make sure that the movements you do, Pisces, is in line to what you want to do, not short-term fixes. All right. Since that was an intense read, I think I am going to do the tinctures. That's my cat. And clear the energy of that one too. Let me fold these back in before I do Scorpio. All right. Scorpio, are you also going to give me an intense reading? Let that sound out. Still a little bit there. There we go. All right, Scorpio. Back, Scorpio. I want to get a little bit of this smell, just a little bit, just to change my own dynamic just a little bit. I'm going to bring out my favorite potato, my little potato that's growing that needs to be planted. All right. Let's do Scorpio. That wants to come out, but it's not going to come out yet. Scorpio, I'm going to shuffle for just a minute. What does Scorpio need to know, especially as those 6 planets have just come into alignment? They're going to be in alignment for the next couple of weeks, especially as, well, we just got a new president that was inaugurated officially. There was a video done this morning on the channel about why Trump did not put his hand on the Bible during the swearing in. He did it last time, but he didn't do it this time. I invite you, if you're curious, to check that one out. It's only short, maybe 12 minutes. That's what inspired me to do these readings. Just what's the message that you need to know right now? Not necessarily for February, Scorpio, not necessarily even for the 6 planets that are in alignment. Just what do you need to know now? What should you be aware of, Scorpio? No. All right. Eight of Swords, Scorpio. 8 of Swords, bottom of the deck energy. 5 of Swords. Scorpio, are you looking for an opening? Are you looking for an opening that you know is there? Or other people perhaps blocking it or meddling with it? Are they competing with it? Let's find out more, Scorpio, about this 8 of Swords and what you need to know right now. 8 of Swords has the Hierophant. Are you thinking too much about the structure of things, Scorpio, the rule of things, the order of things? Could that be the issue, Scorpio? 8 of Swords, clarified by the Hierophant, Queen of Pentacles, and the Fool. You know, it's almost like, you know, in this energy, Scorpio, you're not happy with what you have or what you currently are working with. Could be that too, what you are currently working with. And you feel like, Scorpio, you can't quite assert yourself, or you can't assert yourself anymore. Queen of Pentacles is not necessarily a wallflower. You can't assert yourself anymore in the current circumstances without causing major disruption. You're trying to go and keep things balanced, trying to keep things smooth. Gee, Scorpio, you really are trying to keep things smooth. Scorpio, maybe you should be thinking about ruffling some feathers there with that bottom of deck energy initially of 5 of Swords, King of Swords, blah, blah, blah. That was all very ruffling energy. You know, Scorpio, it's like in this energy, you are swallowing yourself. You are taking your own spirit and you are diminishing yourself because you feel you have to, in order to go and fit in with the larger group, to keep the balance, to keep the peace. Is the peace, Scorpio? No, I don't know your situation. I'm just pulling what I'm here and what I feel. But my question to you, Scorpio, is the peace really worth all that when, Scorpio, you're not being your true, authentic self? So it's calm, so it's balanced, so it's maintainable, so it's supportable, Scorpio, but I don't know, Scorpio, look what it's doing to you. Look what it's doing to your true, authentic self. And I'm not talking about your public face and then the face that you have back when, or the face that you let go of, the mask you let go of when you're at home, when you're in your comfortable zone, your private face, your public face, persona. Something about your public persona, Scorpio, is far too inauthentic for you, and that's not good. for you living life, right? Your life is just not the 9 to 5, it's also the 5 or the 6 to the 6 to 8, right? I'm going to clarify these, Scorpio, but first of all, that is the first message I get here. You're trying too hard to go and keep the balance and keep the peace and keep things smoothly, but is it even worth it? You may be thinking, oh, I just saw Cancer's reading and Pisces reading. Yes, it's worth it to go and keep the peace and have everything smooth and complacent. Well, sometimes growth is painful. Scorpio, sometimes the biggest gains you can't plan for smoothly. Scorpio, I'm going to clarify these. But I do feel like I'm getting energy telling you to think about ruffling some feathers, ruffling your own feathers, Scorpio. And Scorpio, who cares about the balance? I know, we just saw Pisces reading, we just saw Cancer's reading. They're going to go through some ick, but things are ultimately going to be better. And also, too, let me say, Scorpio, in this current environment that you've built of maintaining balance and smoothness, Scorpio, and of course, as I said, you are acknowledged here, Scorpio. You're not a wallflower. Is this sort of advancement, Scorpio? I don't know, is the advancement really what's meant for you? In other words, would it be diminished simply because the environment itself is diminished? Let's see. I'm going to do Queen of Pentacles first, Scorpio. Queen of Pentacles gets the Lovers. Oh, how patient are you, Scorpio? Why are you so patient, Scorpio? Oh, Scorpio, do you feel like you could just taste the rewards, but it's not in your hands yet? Or you're just getting whiffs of the rewards? Or perhaps you're just getting little samples, like, when someone's cooking or you're cooking and then you beg for, like, I don't know, little bits of it. Or you go to a bakery and they have that little basket and the little squares of whatever it is. You're being fed samples at the very best, Scorpio, to keep you anticipating what it's going to be like to eat the whole cake. This is such patient energy, Scorpio. Is the reward really going to be that sweet, Scorpio, for all the time, all the patience, and all the quiet that you've eaten? Because that's all you've been eating. That's all you've been eating. This is such patient energy. It's faithful energy too, Scorpio. This is faith. Faith, belief. But what exactly are you getting? You're getting something, right? I do see that. But is it, again, I have to ask, is it at the level you want? And is it also at the, what do you want, little squeaky chump? No. Go on, go down. No, you go, no. Come on. No. Go on. Go on. Yes, I am. My table is actually between one cat hub on that side and another cat hub on that side. This is the cat highway. So let's put this back real quick. Anyway, yeah, I'm getting a lot of patience here, Scorpio, a lot of faith. But my question is for you to be in five of swords energy. This really isn't serving you that well. And also, too, one thing I will say in general about that I see from fire, no, excuse me, not fire, from earth and water placements is that once we get attached, right? Once we start caring, once the care and the attachment starts forming, then it kind of doesn't, it almost goes on autopilot, right? There kind of is almost a truncating of reviewing or actively going for, is it worth it? Is what you're putting all this faith and dedication in, it was the what got you into that energy may be one thing, but as the energy as the situation continued to play out and continued to grow and continue to mature, is it still worthy of that same dedication? And that's something you need to ask yourself as well, especially if it's there not moving at the pace that you want and not giving you the results you need. Don't let care and attachment and nurturing and history and the fantasy of what could be keep you in committed energy, because I have commitment and faith and belief here, but it's not serving you, Scorpio, the way it should. Okay, Hierophant. Hierophant, Scorpio, King of Wands, Ace of Wands. Oh, that there are opportunities, I will say, in your situation, Scorpio. There are opportunities in your situation. So, Scorpio, who's getting them? Who's winning, Scorpio? Scorpio, by having faith and belief and patiently waiting, you are, sorry to say, not winning. That Queen of Pentacles is an awesome Queen of Pentacles to have, as long as you are not that Queen of Pentacles energy. That Queen of Pentacles energy is not nice to be in. It's great to have by your side, great to have supporting you. I would like to have a Queen of Pentacles like that by my side. I would hate to be that Queen of Pentacles, though. Hierophant clarified by King of Wands, Ace of Swords, whatever this is. Mind frozen for a second. Knight of Swords. There are opportunities here in your situation. So you definitely, Scorpio, don't have to go and write off your situation. You don't have to go and move. You don't have to leave. You don't have to quit. You don't have to ignore. You don't blah, 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 right? You don't have to do that. You don't have to burn bridges. You don't have to burn bridges, but you do have to set some fireworks, because the opportunities are there, Scorpio, and they're going to be sent by, or they're going to be given to those who are, do I say the word brutish? I almost want to say the word brutish. The ones who go and club other people on the head for it. It's that kind of energy. It's very tactile energy. It is hard energy. This is hard energy. I don't know what you have to say in this situation, but you definitely have to go and use some strong words and some very decisive action. There's no peacemaker here. Let me say that too. There's no diplomat here. What they're looking for in this situation that you're in, Scorpio, is not a diplomat, is not a peacemaker, is not someone who maintains equilibrium. The opportunities that you have been wanting for and that you have been waiting for, Scorpio, you can only get them and tap into them by, I don't know, parting people, parting decisions, parting ideas. It's changing the current dynamics and insisting upon it. As I said, this is very forceful energy, but that's the way that you're going to go and get ahead, Scorpio. Again, that Five of Swords energy that was under there. You need to ruffle feathers, Scorpio. You need to ruffle a lot of feathers. That's what they're looking for. Feels like work. Could it be personal life? I don't know. I feel like this is more work, or how to get ahead in the, let's say, work type things that you're in, Scorpio. All those ideas that you have, all those strong ideas that you have, all those uniquely colored ideas that you have, Scorpio, that is what's going to push you ahead, not by playing mediator, not by trying to think about everyone else's feelings, not by trying to appear composed and that you are good for teamwork. Okay, that's, I think, also too something that is a fallacy here and will hold you back. Think about it, Scorpio, right? I'm just saying what I'm pulling here. Think about it. I don't think getting ahead together as a group, as a block, as teamwork is going to serve you. I think you've done enough of that. And Scorpio, trendsetters, leaders, your own unique color, your own unique ideas, ruffle feathers, be a facilitator, Scorpio. That's what's going to go and get you ahead. You don't have to abandon the situation that you're in, but Scorpio, it's like you're going to be a doormat or a footstool or a doorstop or something to that useful one. I'm not diminishing that, because again, we have Queen of Pentacles. You know, it's not necessarily like a doormat. You're like, but you get the idea, right? For all intents and purposes, and where you want to go and how you feel right now. As I said, this Queen of Pentacles is an awesome ally to have as your number one, as your right hand, not to be that Queen of Pentacles, especially if you have bigger hopes and aspirations, Scorpio. That's the point. The Fool. Fool gets Six of Wands, Knight of Cups. I feel like the whole theme of this readings here are the Five of Wands. Group dynamics, Scorpio. You need to change up your group dynamics and how your specific role in the group has been. Knight of Cups is Scorpio energy. I didn't pay attention to the other cards to see if there was Scorpio energy or not. I just kind of read them. I don't really think it's relevant to read out signs because I'm not getting love readings, although I'm getting people dynamics. And as I said, more than anything, Scorpio, this feels like work. This feels like your career advancement. Definitely feels like life, but it feels like more relevantly, how do you get ahead with your current work, right? That kind of idea. Anyway, the Fool. The Fool is clarified by Six of Wands, Knight of Cups, and Five of Wands. You know, you have to go confidently. Scorpio, you have plenty of ideas. I can tell that. You have plenty of ideas, plenty of drive, and you have been inauthentic to yourself because you've been thinking that, I don't know, striving for harmony, striving for balance is the way to go. And basically, Scorpio, well, think about that Tower. Think about the main arcana cards that are yours, your energy. In here, it's pure transformation, Scorpio. How can you be Two of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles? How can you be like a mediator, a bridge, blah, 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 when you have that dynamic energy in there, the energy of transformation to go and take something and raise it to the ground and build up something completely new? Does it have to be better? What concern is it necessarily, Scorpio, if it's better or not? Ideas change, times change, situations change, people change. Everything is meant to change. And if you start thinking about, is it change for good? Is it change for lousy, for not for good, etc., then you're going to be hampered by making the movement. You're going to be overthinking that possible change. Just have the change, have the ideas. You have the ideas, you have the inspiration. Go for it. Don't play peacemaker anymore, Scorpio. Think about that. Because in the situation that you're already in a cutthroat enough situation. And you're just going to, in this energy, if you continue, Scorpio, you're just going to go and watch other people go and get the accolades, other people go and get the advancements that I feel like if you got that autonomy and that extra boundaries or space to move around in Scorpio, you yourself would do a much better job. All right, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. You need to assert yourself more. Cause some towers, Scorpio. I have faith in you, Scorpio. Don't. Especially in that Hierophant energy. Did I already fold that back? In that Hierophant energy, Scorpio, don't be the one who's watching people in this energy get ahead, Scorpio. Embody the change, Scorpio. Spearhead the change, Scorpio. Let others watch by the sideline, Scorpio. Assert yourself, Scorpio. Okay. Well, I could offer it up. Does anybody have any personal readings, personal questions that they'd like me to see about? What dynamic energies overall for the water signs? Cancer ultimately needs to have faith in Cancer's path because Cancer will not get the acknowledgement they want right now. Pisces is going to go plan out your steps carefully, but you're going to be in a much softer, quieter, much more fluid place to where you're to go and accomplish your life goals, your soul goals. And Scorpio, why are you being a wallflower, Scorpio? Why are you being a footstool? Why are you being number one lieutenant, like number one secretary to other people's greatness, Scorpio, when you have your own greatness and innovation to share? Bring down those towers, Scorpio. Bring down those towers and tell me about it, Scorpio. Nothing more I love than drastic change. So tell me all about it. Yeah, that's what I have. But if anybody would like any personal questions, I can take them. I could also hang out for a little bit. I don't think I'm going to hop on another sign so quickly. Or another element I need to decompress after all that. I could do a general pull on water, but all those messages were a little so dynamic, so explosive. I don't think I'm going to go and touch water signs again today, specifically. I think I will just maybe hang out for a little bit. I'll be around. If anybody wants to see, it could be a question about anything. All I do ask for is a donation, as I have 4 cats and kitty litter is like $15 and cat food is $30. And I go through a lot of kitty litter and a lot of cat food. That's all. See, I have a sign somewhere. Don't know where I put it. Not that it was anything special. I have to go and make up a new sign. I'll just tear some paper from here. And of course, thank you so much for everyone who is here watching the videos. Thank you, Sunkissed. Thank you, Lisette. And hello, August. Yeah, I will do another collective, but I don't know which one I'll do. Maybe I'll do air. Maybe I'll do earth. Maybe I'll do fire. We'll see. And pencil. It's like all my tools are everywhere right now. And I'll be back later today too with some general readings. I don't know on what, but we'll see. But I very much felt I had to get those water sign readings out. Oh, and do check out again that Trump video that was done earlier this morning. That inspired it. Why did Trump not put his hand on the Bible? And I've been getting a very specific feeling too about this year. It's supposed to be a great year for Cancer placements. They're one of the 5 signs that will do. Also, 2 Pisces has some. I mean, signs have their own things that are coming up, but in general, but still, overall, it's weird, right? Anyway, that should be darker. That's good enough. Good enough. With my potato. My potato giving life. Becoming potatoing, making more potatoes. I should put it in some dirt and actually really facilitate the change that is potato growth. And then that feels like true commitment. This little golden nugget. Anyway, I do like my potato. Okay. I am around. I'm going to go and take a break from that. Hello, Rara. How are you? Hello. Rara, are you a water sign? If you are, the readings for Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, just go to the beginning of the video. And if you would like a personal reading, I am available for personal questions if you have any. In the meantime, I'm working on a shirt. I'm just basting it, the neckline. I'm going to do this part next, the ties. That's what I'm working on. But yes, let me know. But nice to see you, Vara, and do let me know if you have any other personal questions. I will be doing other signs later by element. But the water signs were all kind of intense. So before I go off into another collection, I'm taking a moment or 3 before doing the other ones. Hello, if you'd like a reading, let me know. I am around. If you'd like to say hi, that's fine too.